Welcome back. Fate is guiding our national correspondent, Sean Martinelli, on an American journey. This summer, he picked 5 random numbers until they led to a U.S. zip code. He then went to that location where he found stories that capture the best of humanity in that community. It's part of a new show called The Heart of America, streaming right now here on the 10 TV app. This morning, Sean takes us to zip code 67201, Wichita, Kansas, where he met an artist uniting generations through a common mission.
In a new city, I would not advise meeting a stranger in their basement. But when in Wichita, Balbir Mather knows the best stories often come from unexpected places. He never expected to be here, a native of India who came to Kansas to study at Wichita State University. We were drawn here when we heard what's on the walls.
This is my paradise.
Paintings Balbir will sell with the proceeds benefiting kids who are blind. Their true beauty is revealed when you learn this.
Technically, I'm blind.
Glaucoma and macular degeneration took 95% of sight in Balbir's right eye, 75% in his left. What remains?
Joy. Life is very simple. We make it complicated.
At nearby Wichita Collegiate School, students are now finishing the art Balbir cannot. While this 90-year-old may be blind, those of all ages still embrace his vision.
It helps provide eyeglasses to kids.
Together, their work has raised more than $3 million.
It's magical, actually. It really is.
Simi Dalla helps run Balbir's nonprofit, Art Connecting Hearts.
It's beautiful, for a blind man to give sight to kids who have no hope. So it's beautiful. Everything about it is beautiful.
And what's your name?
Louisa.
The best stories often take us to unexpected places.
And what's your name?
Claire.
After the places Balbir's been, the people he's met, the setbacks he's faced.
There's only one thing, joy. So what else can go through my mind?
Leave it to a man who is blind to show his community how to see.
So we love being able to share Sean Martinelli's story from his new series called Heart of America. Again, that is in Wichita, Kansas, certainly making a difference there for so many young children and inspiring other artists. And Sean joins us now, and we are so excited about that, Sean, that story. That was so beautiful. Can you talk a little bit about what surprised you when you started working on it?
Well, I think the whole journey of going to Wichita surprised me. Balbir's story, the one that you just saw, the preview, was just one of 5 different stories that we found in Wichita. I think just the spirit of people there is what moved me the most. We were not greeted by Balbir or anybody else with handshakes. We were greeted with hugs. And I think that's who we really are as people, right? We have that goodness within all of us, and I think that these stories show that in a really powerful way.
So can you give us a hint as to where you might go next or what story we might see?
Well, I know where we're headed next, and so you probably have heard of Wichita, right? Wichita,
Sure.
Kansas. Mm-hmm. Big city compared to where we're going next. It's a little town of 3,000 people, and you'll have to see at the end of tonight's episode where it's going to be. That's when we're going to reveal it.
I love that. I really love your work. Can you talk just a little bit before we let you go about sort of the common theme that you might be seeing from visiting these zip codes across the country?
Yeah, I think the common theme is that people are inherently good. And listen, we're celebrating the life of Dolly Parton this morning, and what people were gravitated to about Dolly Parton wasn't just her music, it was her spirit. She radiated this goodness, and I think that's who people really are. And so I think no matter what zip code we pick, whether it's Wichita, whether it's the little community that we're headed to next, I think that same theme, that same spirit of people will reveal itself at a time when people are yearning for that in America right now. There's a heaviness to our country, but I think this show embodies who we really are.
Well, Sean, we know you've got it covered. Thank you so much for joining us, and we can't wait to see what's next. Take care.
Awesome. Thanks for having me.
Sure.